Detroit police are sharing this viral video right here. They're hoping that someone watching at home recognizes these guys. Now you can see them. They're actually throwing electric scooters into the Detroit River. They also assault random people by slapping them, pushing them over, and then using the scooters as weapons. Police ask any victims of these assaults to call them so they can find the people responsible. First at 4, family and friends are gathering right now to say goodbye to little Emma Hernandez. The 9-year-old was killed earlier this week when she was viciously attacked by a pack of dogs near her home on Detroit's west side. A public viewing for Emma is happening now until 8 at Professional Mortuary Services on Livonia in Detroit. Emma's funeral is tomorrow at noon at St. Cunegunda Church in Detroit. Another weekend, another round of construction shutting down the freeways. Get ready, folks. MDOT says all lanes of eastbound M5 will be closed from I-696 to 8 Mile Road, as well as the ramps from I-75 to westbound I-94. Meantime, both directions of I-94 will have 2 lanes closed from US 12 to M10. Unfortunately, there is a lot more road work than that, so we put everything we need to know and share with you on our website at clickondetroit.com. Might complain about the construction, but you can't complain about the weather, right, Ben? It's pretty nice out there.
Not this time of year, Karen. You get a couple of days like this, and it is a gift. We've got some sunshine mixing with clouds out there, but the temperatures are actually below normal. We're seeing a lot of mid-70s. Average highs still in the low 80s this time of year. Lapeer at 69. It was a little bit milder earlier, but the winds have been generally out of the north, and that's allowed those clouds to form. We had some scattered showers earlier. Those have passed. It's going to be a pleasant evening, albeit a cool one. We'll be down into the low 60s by midnight and could see some 40s for overnight lows. We'll look at that and where the weekend takes us in just a few minutes. Karen?
All right, thank you, Ben. First at 4, we're on top of stories that are making headlines around the world. We start off in Hawaii. That's where 7 people were taken to the hospital after a Hawaiian air flight was forced to make an emergency landing. Take a look at that video. The cabin and the cargo hold filled with smoke about 20 minutes before the plane was supposed to land in Honolulu. Pilots landed the plane and deployed the emergency slides so passengers could get out quickly. The airline says engine problems caused the smoke to fill the cabin. The NTSB is now investigating. Google has shut down 200 YouTube channels after finding they had spread misinformation about Hong Kong protesters. This comes days after Twitter and Facebook said they would suspend nearly 1,000 accounts. Those anti-protester accounts are said to be supported by the Chinese government. The accounts claimed the protesters are terrorists. China's foreign ministry says they're not aware of the specifics in regards to the YouTube channels. Meantime, protests are springing up in response to fires that are burning in the Amazon rainforest. Demonstrators at Brazilian embassies all around the world are calling for the Brazilian government to stop the fires. Experts say Amazon wildfires are up 84% from this time last year. French President Emmanuel Macron called it an international crisis, and German officials say they'll bring this up at the G7 summit. After backlash, Brazil's president says he may send troops to fight those fires. College freshmen are embarking on new journeys all across the country, and here at home, students at Oakland University are turning to each other to make the most out of this upcoming school year. Paula Tutman has the story.
So it's that time of year, right? The baby birds are going out of the nest. Some freshmen are already in college, others are still getting ready to go, and there's a lot of uncertainty on the part of the parents and the students. But we thought it'd be a great idea to talk to an incoming freshman and an outgoing senior to find out the real do's and don'ts. The excitement for 18-year-old Chantel Phillips is palpable. She is college bound.
This is a new transition for me. I'm so excited to meet new people. I'm excited to rub off on different people. They rub off on me.
But she's got some nerves because she's still packing and trying to figure out what she needs to take.
I don't completely know exactly everything I need to pack up.
Ernesto,
hi.
Hi. Good, how are you?
Good.
Nice to meet you.
Meet Ernesto Duran. He is a 21-year-old senior, and he's been through the ropes at Oakland University.
You know, you have to, like I said, maintain school-work balance, work-life balance. Like, there's so many, it's all in one area, so at the same time, you have to be able to, like, okay, what can I handle at this point in time? You know, freshman year, definitely I would say freshman year, classes first and foremost.
Getting used to roommates, that's going to be a big deal.
Even if it's like you're not interested in the same things, if you just make an effort to get to know them and be like, okay, yes, we're different people, but we can live.
We can coexist.
Exactly.
What do I bring? Most importantly, what don't I bring? What don't I need? His big advice is, you don't necessarily need a plan, but you do need a goal.
You don't necessarily need to know exactly what steps you're going to take. Just know where we want to go. We'll help you, get there.
These next 4 years, I just hope it be a nice chapter for me, and I just hope that I got opportunities and I just really just flourish.
I think maybe the best way to think of this is, oh my gosh, you did it. You got them here. And to the students, congratulations, you did it. You got yourself here. Congratulations, and make us all proud. Paula Tutman, Local 4.
Such an exciting time of year for those young people. Thank you, Paula. Well, this is the stuff of nightmares. A woman goes to the doctor thinking water was stuck in her ear. What was found inside? Ooh, very, very gross. We'll tell you what that was. Rhonda.
She has a new syndicated show on Local 4.
A lot of pundits, again, on the left, on the right, will tell you black women are going to make the difference in who gets elected in 2020.
Veteran journalist Soledad O'Brien here in Detroit, talking to elected officials and real people about their real issues leading up to the next election.